out of Ely, Nevada. And off in the distance over there right now is Ruth, Nevada. Little community, just a small community. Pretty much all mining related community. This mine and is now doing gold using a cyanide leaching process. So we're at a historic marker for the Ely area. And so this is probably not readable given that it's an etching. So it's talking about copper country, which of course has a lot to do with the fact that in 1906 it was actually a town that they discovered most of everything. So in any case, we have with us this morning Whiskey Tango and Miss Patty. We're gonna walk. It's about 5.6 miles into Veterans Memorial Park in Ely, and we'll kind of explain along the way. So I'm guessing we're about ready to go. What do you think? Okay, we don't have our caution sign on the back of Beachy, so we're having to do this with our flashers. So, and what we're going to do, what we need to do, not what we're going to do, but what we need to do to correct the country. We're going to keep an eye on the temperature on Beachy. We put an electric fan, which is on at the moment. I'm not sure if that's creating interference or not, but we'll see. What's the temperature on Beachy at the moment? Dead center. So yeah, it should be going off here in a minute. So yeah, the movement is about people. And so the movement is about people. We need people to correct this government. We need to show the government who they work for, and by gathering people, that's what we do. So I've come to the conclusion that when there's miles and miles and miles of desert and literally nothing between, who am I talking to? Folks out here on the streaming channels are here already, or I should say they already know. So I'm not changing or educating so much those people, you people, maybe one or two that might pop in because of a shared link or something like that. And I'm certainly not convincing any town folks. When we can get into a denser area, population-wise, where there are more people to be able to talk to, more people that can see the movement, more people that we can hand cards out to, and then the better we are. So I've been dealing and struggling with how do we do that. I've said since before I started walking that we would have to improvise, adapt, and overcome obstacles as they came up. And to me, that's an obstacle. How do we get people? That's been the million-dollar question since the day I left to go to Adelanto. So that's what we're doing. We're going where the people are. So what you see over on the right are the tailings from the mines, from the open pit mine that's back there. And I've learned that those tailings have actually been gone through. They were originally from Kennecott to extract the copper. And then companies came back in with a new process to be able to extract the gold. And they went back and took all the tailings from the copper mine and started extracting gold. So they're still extracting gold. And any copper ore is actually put on trains and sent up to the smelter that's up, I believe it's Oregon or Washington. Oh, hey, look. You see what I see down there? Look down there on the creek. They actually have upside down ore carts that they've used as blockades. Look at that. See them? Those are old ore carts. Right there. Upside down. Used as a retaining wall. You can still see the old rail car trucks on them from the tracks. And so that whole embankment right there is being held back with old ore carts. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's cool. It's things like that you don't see until you're going slow. We're good, brother. No, sir. Walking across the country, though. Is there any? Huh?
Good, you're clear behind us.
Pony Express Association. You need to check me out.
I know.
I'm doing a Pony Express drive, basically, for people's cards and letters I'm taking to DC.
Oh, cool.
So I'll be back at Veterans Memorial here this afternoon for a little bit, and then going on to the fair.
Okay.
But this is what we've got it for, man.
There you go.
We're taking messages about how to take this country back and give it to the people. You bet. Thank you. Everything happens for a reason. He's Pony Express Association.
Yeah.
Believe that? Wow. Yep. Who would have thought something like that could happen today? Right?
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. So I think I'm personally up to about 250 miles walked, 245 or something like that. So rather than buying new clothes and new pants every time, I've had a supporter by sent a cool set of suspenders. So there we go. Gotta love the red, white, and blue. So, like I said earlier, we got about 5.6 miles to go into downtown Ely and walk in there.
Big truck coming on.
Big truck coming on. And
Left lane.
that's an ore truck. That's a mining ore truck right there. There's actually an old water tank trestle that they would have had the water tank on, to be able to fill the water tanks of the steam locomotive. Right there. Oop. The stand for the water tower. Is right there in front of that is the tracks. And the old telegraph, because the old transcontinental telegraph was through here too. And you can see the poles. Of course, these are newer poles than we were back then, but they actually have the poles with all the different lines on them too. These buildings would be part of the mining companies from the days, not from the obviously from the early 1900s. They probably 1950s, 1960s maybe, for the mining process that's been going on here since 1906. Oh yeah, so we got an old International IHOP over here, and some I see an old military version truck too. Back there. So we would have had some wooden buildings. So this has evolved over the years. Yep. Yeah, this definitely has evolved. So you can see some of the old phone, you see the new telephone poles, and then you also see old ones. And the old ones, you see the green glass insulators on them. Some of that stuff needs to be collected, cleaned up a little bit, and put in a museum. Show you that track that I'm talking about. This is an old workhorse right here. That's an old timer. It's got all metal wheels, all steel wheels. Yep. We got some more stuff coming up too. So you can see that church, that old church there. And then I'm going to unplug my camera so I up there in the tree line. You see a graveyard? Where at? Oh, no, those are rocks up there on from the tailings, rolling down, white rocks. Make it look like an old graveyard up there though, yeah. And then the old church. An old house that's abandoned behind it. And then you look to the right here, look at all these cabins. These collapsing their area all the way down is all old cabins. Everywhere. All through here. You certainly don't see much of this at 60 miles an hour. CB on. I'll go this way. How's it look back there?
Clear.
Clear? Clear. How you doing, brother? Oh yeah, we're doing great. I'm walking across the United States for freedom. So, yeah, name's Ron Coleman. I go by GreyWolf.
Hey, Eddie.
Eddie, nice to meet you. And yeah, so gonna walk into the park, Lincoln Memorial, or not Lincoln Memorial, Veterans Memorial over here. Hope to have a little rally in the park tomorrow. Talk about what it is we're doing. You're welcome to check out the website. But basically, people make change for what it is we need to make change on. So, thanks for stopping, Eddie. You bet. Take care. Is that a train?
And that's a choo-choo.
Is that a choo-choo? You know what? I think that's a historic train, guys. I think that's the historic train coming up the tracks right now. We're gonna wait here a second. See if that's the historic train coming up. Yep. Let's see if this is it.
She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
There it comes. It's a locomotive. Listen to that. It's an old steam-powered locomotive coming up the track right now. I want to hit, let's make sure he gets that steam-powered horn going. Tell me where else you're going to see this today.
Rolling coal.
That is so cool. Toot toot. I hope his horn works. Very. Right on. You're not going to see that anywhere else today. Very, very cool. Very cool. I have goosebumps, guys. That was so cool. Smell that freaking coal. That's coal burning in that bad boy. Yep, that's coal. Smells almost like gunpowder.
Yeah, it smells like 4th of July.
Yep. That's a freedom smell, guys. Oh man, yeah. Woo-hoo! Got that smell of coal burning. Oh, that was cool. Very cool. Yeah, very cool.
Don't see that every day.
No. You do not see something like that every day. And I'm sure he's going to be coming back the other way. Man. There's his horn. Is he coming back? Nope, he's still going forward. Very cool. Hot damn. God, that gives me goosebumps. That was cool. Oh, that's cool. Ammo bunker? I mean, a dynamite bunker? This would be an old dynamite storage facility right here. That's where they would have kept it cool, kept the dynamite for the mine. You can tell it's old from the different layers of the different types of timing that they had to use on the concrete pour. Very cool. There's the original and still used tunnel for the train. Well, it is a canyonette. I'm not sure the name of it, but it is between the mining area to my, basically my 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock direction. And we're heading east into Ely. We're about 1.5 miles, 2 miles out of Ely. Not even 2 miles, really. About 1 mile and 6/10. And you can see the short poles there, the original telegraph poles. By the way, for the Transcontinental Telegraph Company. So you can see where they've reinforced it, and you can see back in underneath there, you can see all the coal buildup of all the smoke. That's so cool. D&M's tunnel. Love this. Look at how clear that water is down there. Let me show you. That is some clear water. That's a good point. We're going to have some water right here. Went down the wrong pipe. I hate that. Now Whiskey will be coughing and catching his breath for about 5 minutes.
Looking at that water. Makes you want to pour it down.
Yeah, that's some clear water there. Cool. Here we go. Downtown Ely. Kids, look at this.
Gotta love these old songs.
Gotta love them. Club Rio cigars. Alton. Yep, Ely Hotel and Bar. Of course, it's all closed up. Oh, hey, look at that. You won't find that anywhere else. Doesn't exist anymore. Basque dining. You ever had a Basque dining experience?
Don't even know what it is.
Pretty much, it's like one big family. You just, food's on the table, come get it. Okay? See here? So you would have, different tables would have this or that. Leek and potato soup. Haricot's vert salad with figs and walnut vinaigrette. Roasted lamb loin with garlic and thyme. I'm making my mouth water right now. Orange blossom brick nuts. Oh man. Some Basque dining. He'll be coming in a minute. He's right there. You can see the smoke. Yep. See if he's going forwards or backwards.
Stop.
He's moving. See the smoke? Look at this old Ethel. An old Ford. He got turned around. Yep, he got turned around. Very cool. Watermelon. Look at the smile on his Whiskey's face. Watermelon. Very cool.
Cow?
No, I'm good at the moment. We had that train come out, give us a freedom horn. So this movement is about awareness and ultimately making Americans aware, not only making them aware of what's going on, but having them participate in the restoration of our republic, our Constitution, and ensuring that they know or understand how it is that what they bring to the table. Let's put it that way. What do they bring to the table? They are all part of we the people. And so often that we see today individuals that love their freedoms, but even trying to hand them a card, I'm not interested in. And that's the problem. There's a level of ignorance there. When an individual likes their freedoms, but they don't want to hear what it will take to keep those freedoms. They don't want to be bothered. Maybe it's true that Americans are not hurting enough. And maybe they're needing to hurt some more when we start seeing the store shelves run dry, or become so pricey that we can't even afford to buy a meal for our own home. But by then, it could be too late. So we need to have people come out en masse and show the government that this is a country of the people, not a country of the government. So this walk is that. It's based on that. This walk is not based on how many miles I walk, how many steps I take. This walk is about how many people I can gather. And let's always remember that. And that's the truth of it. With areas where I can get people. In a finite amount of time, in a finite amount of time that we have left. Things are progressing at an extremely rapid pace. And we need to get people out. Stay. Sit. Sit. Sit.
It was interesting. Patricia Nixon was born in Ely in the early 1900s.
Yeah?
Yeah, all the pictures over there in the library were former governors and people that ran a newspaper here, started the first newspaper, and important people from Ely.
Yep. So it's something that needs to be in the forethought of everyone's mind, is to get people. So got to see that old train. I never in a million years would have thought about that. Seeing an old, could not have been more perfect. I'd like to say adios, and we will see you the next time. Thanks for coming in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit that little bell so that you get notifications. And with that, I'm just going to say, God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. Texas, I'll let you take it out.